Yeah. A little something for my West Coast rap niggas. Step your game up.
Even if time gets hard for us, we still gotta keep on kicking that chain stuff.
We got to.
Gotta protect the West. Stand up and represent yourself.
West Coast, stand up.
And make sure you don't ever forget. Gotta protect the
Now from Compton to Linwood, Long Beach to Watts, Julio G blowing up the spot. He playing all the hits, he quick to let you know he represent Westside Radio. 9.5 on the FM dial. The only one who keep it real with the gangster style is the J, the U, the L, the I, the O to the J. He's still down with me. We go back like golf hats, Jerry curls and fades, Toddy T, Mix Master Spade. The first ones to put a record out and to let you know Compton's in the house. Then came Eazy-E and WA. After that, DJ Quick and MCA. King T, High C, second to none. Coolio, Bam, and Chill, packing the gun. We number one with this Z shit and still putting it down. Long as Julio banging the sound, pumping the beat with nothing but the best. Why Daddy Z let you know.
We gotta protect the West. They play a hate on all our hits.
And you know you do.
And they come around and use all our shit.
Like that.
We gotta protect the West. They hitting the switch. Ain't that a bitch?
They hitting the
This
switch.
copycat shit is making me sick. Me sick.
This a West Coast lockdown. And when it come to our sound, we are no longer fucking around. Cause this is our town where they grind harder. And we gon' fight for this bitch like it's motherfucking Sparta. No surrender, no retreat. Just 300 rap niggas sweeping the streets of all that bullshit that's fucking up our name. Of all you whack ass niggas from the Hall of Shame. Your ass is out and no longer welcome about. And hell no, Daddy V ain't gotta go down south to get a deal. I'm West Coast keeping it real. I'ma grind it all out till I get that meal. And that's a fact. I'm staying where the kush is at. Where they dipping in them low riders back to back. Where the money is long and the game is strong. Where the clubs stay popping to the early morning. Cause this is my home. I'm never gonna get bored. So I don't have to go to the East Coast to get an award. Or to get on TV or in the magazine. I make it on the West Coast if you know what I mean. OG TV, Currency Mag, blowing up like a motherfucker, now they mad. But I'm glad we got an outlet to speak. A TV show that'll show you niggas who got heat. From LA to the Bay, Seattle and back, Albuquerque to Las Vegas, it always crack. Now how you like that? For some G shit. Rap game real strong and we getting along. Now it's on, cause everybody getting dough. And we quick to let you know.
We gotta protect the West. They play a hate on all our hits. And they come around and use all our shit. We gotta protect the West.
Ice Cube,
We gotta protect the West.
Dr.
We
Dre,
gotta protect the West.
Snoop
We
Dogg,
gotta protect the West.
E40,
We gotta protect the West.
Dub
We
C,
gotta protect the West.
Mac
We
10,
gotta protect the West. We
RBX,
gotta protect the West.
Warren
We
G,
gotta protect the West.
Cypress
We
Hill,
gotta protect the West.
The Game,
We gotta protect the West.
MC
We
Ren,
gotta protect the West.
Nate
We
Dogg,
gotta protect the West.
Cam,
We gotta protect the West.
Daz
We
Dillinger,
gotta protect the West.
Corrupt Young
We
Gotti,
gotta protect the West.
Goldie Low,
We gotta protect the West.
Trey D,
We gotta protect the West.
Lil Easy
We
E,
gotta protect the West. We
SCC,
gotta protect the West.
The Dub
We
Shack,
gotta protect the West.
The Outlaws,
We gotta protect the West.
Above the Law,
We gotta protect the West.
All from the
We gotta
Eye,
protect the West.
The
We
Comrades,
gotta protect the West.
Crazy
We
Tunes,
gotta protect the West.
Too Short,
We gotta protect the West. We
Badass,
gotta protect the West.
Yuck Mouth,
We gotta protect the West.
Keep the
We
Sneak,
gotta protect the West.
Killer
We
Tay,
gotta protect the West. We
C-Bone,
gotta protect the West.
Lunatic,
We gotta protect the West.
Turf Talk,
We gotta protect the West.
Messy
We
Mars,
gotta protect the West.
Selly
We
Sale,
gotta protect the West.
Richie
We
Rich,
gotta protect the West.
JT the Bigger
We
Figure,
gotta protect the West.
Superfly,
We gotta protect the West.
40
We
Glock,
gotta protect the West.
J.O. Felony,
We gotta protect the West. We
AMG,
gotta protect the West.
Damani,
We gotta protect the West.
Sugar Free,
We gotta protect the West.
Boss Hall,
We gotta protect the West.
Bad
We
Luck,
gotta protect the West.
Big Rock. Savvy,
protect the West.
Spider
We
Loc,
gotta protect the West.
Snoopy Blue,
We gotta protect the West.
Big to the boy,
We gotta protect the West.
Young Ace,
We gotta protect the West.
Shade
We
Shice,
gotta protect the West.
Young
We
Noon,
gotta protect the West.
Pomona City
We gotta
Riders,
protect the West.
Compton
We
Cisco,
gotta protect the West.
Folsom,
We gotta protect the West.
Shock G,
We gotta protect the West.
Slow Pain,
We gotta protect the West.
Mars
We
Dog,
gotta protect the West.
Lil Rob,
We gotta protect the West.
Young Bo,
We gotta protect the West.
J-Man,
We gotta protect the West.
Rodney
We
Yo,
gotta protect the West.
Lady Mac,
We gotta protect the West.
Mellow Man
We
Ace,
gotta protect the West.
Mad Dog,
We gotta protect the West.
Big Happy,
We gotta protect the West.
Hydro,
We gotta protect the West. We
Tugboat,
gotta protect the West.
Doc
We
C,
gotta protect the West.
Deluxe,
We gotta protect the West.
J-Rock,
We gotta protect the West.
The
We
Relatives,
gotta protect the West.
Hobo,
We gotta protect the West.
The
We
Twins,
gotta protect the West.
Joe Cooley,
We gotta protect the West.
DJ
We
Fingers,
gotta protect the West.
Funk
We
Dubious,
gotta protect the West.
Young Joker,
We gotta protect the West.
Fred
We
Wreck,
gotta protect the West.
Battle
We
Cat,
gotta protect the West.
Meech
We
Wells,
gotta protect the West.
DJ
We
Slim,
gotta protect the West.
Big
We
Moles,
gotta protect the West.
High
We
Times,
gotta protect the West.
Swoop G,
We gotta protect the West.
Lil C
We
Style,
gotta protect the West.
Doughboy,
We gotta protect the West.
Spice
We
One,
gotta protect the West.
Ghetto
We
Black,
gotta protect the West.
Devious,
We gotta protect the West.
Doja,
We gotta protect the West.
Too
We
Swift,
gotta protect the West.
Temptation,
We gotta protect the West.
DJ
We
Yella,
gotta protect the West. We
Macadocious,
gotta protect the West.
Cali
We
Slim,
gotta protect the West.
Low Down,
We gotta protect the West.
Flip
We
Side,
gotta protect the West.
The Five
We
Footers,
gotta protect the West. We
Technique,
gotta protect the West.
Quick to
We
Mac,
gotta protect the West.
211,
We gotta protect the West.
Yo Yo,
We gotta protect the West.
Be
We
Legit,
gotta protect the West.
D Shot,
We gotta protect the West.
Mr.
We
Fab,
gotta protect the West.
Big
We
Steel,
gotta protect the West.
Compton
We
Sibo,
gotta protect the West.
Flex,
We gotta protect the West.
Lunch,
We gotta protect the West.
Slide
We
Boogie,
gotta protect the West.
Funk Dr.
We
Stank,
gotta protect the West.
Mitch
We
Slick,
gotta protect the West.
Crime
We
Don,
gotta protect the West.
Big Bam,
We gotta protect the West.
Spitfire,
We gotta protect the West.
Young Cali,
We gotta protect the West.
Ice
We
T,
gotta protect the West.
Evil
We
Lee,
gotta protect the West.
The
We
Alcoholics,
gotta protect the West.
Young Melee,
We gotta protect the West. We
Eastwood,
gotta protect the West.
E
We
White,
gotta protect the West.
Rocket,
We gotta protect the West.
Big
We
Sight,
gotta protect the West.
Doggy's
We
Angels,
gotta protect the West.
Digital
We gotta
Underground,
protect the West.
Crooked
We
Eye,
gotta protect the West.
LT
We
Hutton,
gotta protect the West.
DJ
We gotta
Cisco,
protect the West.
Project
We
Baby,
gotta protect the West.
Trey Dizzle,
We gotta protect the West.
Tico,
We gotta protect the West.
Rob
We
Lowe,
gotta protect the West.
Mike
We
Smooth,
gotta protect the West. We
T-Bone,
gotta protect the West.
C-Bo and
We
Fresh,
gotta protect the West.
Tweed
We
Cadillac,
gotta protect the West.
Player
We
Ham,
gotta protect the West.
Scotty
We
D,
gotta protect the West.
Mako
We
Capone,
gotta protect the West.
Lil Half
We
Did,
gotta protect the West.
Show Chop,
We gotta protect the West.
Brother Lynch
We
Hung,
gotta protect the West. We
Roscoe,
gotta protect the West.
Domino,
We gotta protect the West.
Green
We
Up,
gotta protect the West.
Wisdom,
We gotta protect the West. We
Nutso,
gotta protect the West.
San
We
Quinn,
gotta protect the West.
The
We
Team,
gotta protect the West.
The Federation,
We gotta protect the West.
Big
We
House,
gotta protect the West.
Lethal,
We gotta protect the West.
Bada
We
Bing,
gotta protect the West.
Gangsta
We
GB,
gotta protect the West.
E Money,
We gotta protect the West.
Psycho
We
Realm,
gotta protect the West.
The
We
Maniacs,
gotta protect the West.
The
We
Reptables,
gotta protect the West. We
Showtime,
gotta protect the West.
Toddy
We
T,
gotta protect the West.
yeah,
We gotta protect the West.
that's just some of the West Coast Spartans that's holding the
line right now. You know.